Okay, my last video I told you I was going to go down the Indy and pick up my project car. Well, really I was going down the Indy to buy a parts car because that is going to be my project car. I'm just going to fix it up. Well, I seen an ad on Facebook Marketplace advertising a 68 Mustang with a 289 automatic. And I thought, there's what I want for my car. I want the 289. I want the automatic. I want to change the rear end off to 5-lug. Change the front to 5-lug. Well, this guy had one. So went down the Indy and I picked this up. It's a 68 Mustang, obviously. And it was in a storage unit down there. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't believe somebody put something in a storage unit for a really long time, but this person did. When I got down there, I called him and said, hey, I'm at the storage unit. Him and a couple other guys came out, and they pushed the car out of the storage unit. I'm looking at it, and this is a weird car to me. I've never seen a 68 Mustang with headrest. That is just something oddball to me. And I was thinking, did they add that? Or is that something from the factory? I just don't know. I'm not a Mustang expert by any means. I don't know a lot about Mustangs. But I've never seen one with headrest. But I said, oh, I like the hood. I really like the 30 single hoods. Those are pretty cool, and stuff. So, really like that. Must be the hood light. That's pretty crazy. But there's the 289, which I want for my project car. I don't want a 6-cylinder in my car. I want the 289. I also noticed it's got power brakes. It actually has disc front brakes on it. Kind of crazy. So I thought, well, hey, right there's my 289. There's my disc brakes. Really cool hood for my project car. And I really like the center console. The center console looks pretty cool to me. I'm going to sit in this car. I have not sat in this thing yet. But there we go. And I really like the wood grain dash. That's pretty cool. Looking at it, I can see something was attached there. And I can see something was attached there. So it kind of ruined the wood. I don't know if that's cleanable or not. I can see this kind of pulled away here. So I don't know if that's fixable or not. Or what you can get, what you can't get, Overall, I thought this was a pretty cool car. And I didn't have seatbelts in my other one. And I didn't have a center console. And I wanted to go automatic. I really did. So that made me feel better. That, this thing has a lot of good parts that I can use. In the pictures that he posted of the car, and of course, I got no keys for it. But in the pictures he posted, I noticed these wires. And I asked him, I said, why would wires run inside the car? Especially the door. There is no power windows, no power locks, no power mirror. Why would you have that going into your door? And like I say, I don't know Mustangs, but there's a set of speakers in these doors. I'm assuming that's a factory thing, but I can't say 100% that it is. I really don't know. And as you can see, it's a non-air car. Just nice power steering, power brakes. I was looking at it, and I asked the guy. I said, I heard long ago, and I would have to get home and check it out and look on the internet and see if it's true or not. But I heard there was a golden Nugget made in 1968 that was gold with black stripes on the hood, black vinyl top. I said, of course, there's no black stripes on the side, but it's supposed to have black stripes running down the sides. And he says, oh, I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing. I said, well, they only made less than 500 of them. So they're a pretty crazy car. I said, I just heard that all of them went to Seattle. I said, when I was looking at Mustangs, my original one up there, and he's like, I don't know anything about those. And he also told me that the fender's missing because it was in a wreck. They had messed up the side. And I said, well, no big deal. All I want's the motor, the transmission, the rear end. I'm going to take those disc brakes off the front. I said, I'm probably going to use that center console for sure. I said, it's just pretty cool. I said, this car looks pretty nice. I said, I really like it. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, is this a golden nugget? Surely it's not. And the story was, it was in a wreck. It went into a body shop. The body shop had it, and the guy that owned it died, and the family didn't want anything to do with the car and told the body shop, just get rid of it. We don't want anything to do with it. We don't want it fixed up. We don't want you to repair it. Well, the guy I bought it from a guy in Illinois, hence the Illinois license plate on the back, which is still down there. And he said they met halfway. Guy brought it from there towards Indy, and it just sit in the storage unit all this time. And he said he has no keys, like I said. I said, okay. I said, well, I'm just going to use it for parts. It's going to be a great car. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, could this be a golden nugget? Now, the VIN number over there on the dash or in the windshield matches the VIN number down here and matches the trim tag and the door. So all three VIN numbers match. So correct door, correct everything. The car looks to be original to me. I know there's a couple things thrown in there, like there's a really cool FM converter in there, and I know there's a nice toggle switch under the dash. But in looking at the car, I decided I would look at the trim tags and see what it said. Well, there's an awful lot of numbers down here, which, like I say, it all belongs. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see them all, but the one I'm mostly interested in is a DSO. 741111. The color, Y. So I got a 65A body, Y5, 2Y, 19A, 2411112W. This is a golden nugget. By all accounts, this is a golden nugget. I can't believe this was sitting in a storage facility in Indy undiscovered. You say barn finds, I say storage unit finds. This is amazing to me. And like I say, I don't know Mustangs. I'm not an expert by any means. So you guys out there in YouTube land, throw your 2 cents in. What do you think? Everything I see says this is a golden nugget. 1968, less than 500 of them built. And I stumbled across this thing. This was going to be a parts car. I cannot make this a parts car now. I am totally bewildered, but excited. There's no way in the world I could turn this into a parts car. This is something that would be lost if I did that. It'd be crazy. I mean, I said I'm not a Ford guy, but man, you Ford people would be pissed at me if I tore this thing apart and stripped it and used it for that. That's crazy. I'm so excited. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it now. Like I say, I'm not going to strip it. I'm not going to do that. I don't know if I want to restore it or if I just want to flip it, move it on to somebody that would really appreciate this and know how to bring this up to where it deserves to be, which, wow, I'm still amazed that my wife encouraged me to go to Indy, even though I didn't want to make that road trip. You know, 220 some miles round trip to go down there. And I hate driving in heavy traffic. So she knew I'd be like white knuckled freaking out. And she kept me calm and just talked to me the whole way through and all that stuff. And we got back with this, and I'm so tickled. I want to know what you guys think. You know, to me, this is a once in a lifetime find. I just can't strip it. I just can't. Some of you may say, it's just another Mustang, strip it. But you Mustang guys out there, what do you think I should do with this? Thanks for watching my videos. Later.